around 7 p.m. where I am. Yeah, it's around 6:50, so just 10 minutes. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year 2026. Behold, it is here with us. What an exciting time! What an exciting time to be alive, to see yet another beautiful year, to just, experience life again, reset, get to enjoy. It's just an amazing thing. It's just an amazing thing, and we gotta be appreciative of the fact we get to see a new year. We get to experience life again. We get to reset. We get to, you know, now write it all again, continue from where we left off. Personally, I think 2025 taught me a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot about myself, about others, about, relations. Yani, it had a year, it was a year, a good year, I would say. Of course, with its ups, with its downs, it was a beautiful year. Now, moving forward to 2026, I'm hoping it's gonna be better, it's gonna be bigger, it's gonna be, you know, marvelous, a marvelous year. I'm still yet to come into terms that we are now into a new year. And of course, it's still young. It's still young. I mean, it's only the third day, day three. Day three, I'm not yet back at work. And that kind of feels like I'm in that timeline where you don't know exactly what time it is, what day it is. It's just so confusing, but you know what? I'm loving. I'm loving it. Every single bit of it, getting to relax before we go back to work next week. Most of us go back to work next week. Our institution resumes next week, and it's I'm looking forward to it. Okay, I don't know whether I'm being honest if I say that I'm looking forward to it, because oh my god, I feel like I should rest more, but then again, even in the resting, I'm feeling a little bit ish. But you know what? Let's see what it brings. I'm actually so optimistic and eager to see what the year will bring, the year 2026. I'm very, very optimistic about it. I'm looking forward to seeing how is it going to be, how is it going to be, what good things is it going to come with, because 2025 was there. It brought its own fair share of good things, and now with 2026, I don't know what it's gonna bring. So I have that excitement in me, and looking forward for all of that to happen. So I don't know about you. I don't know um what you're looking forward to, um how you want your year to be. I don't know. This year I don't even know whether I want to set to write down the goals. Of course I have written it down. I love journaling, and if there's something that really helps ease my mind and get my mind off things, is journaling. God, journaling allows me to just pour out my heart on pages, just arrange my thoughts and organize my thoughts, and it also relieves me of so much. I would be stressed, and maybe I wake up feeling, you know what, I'm super stressed today. And when I get to writing, when I get to just scribbling it down or talking it out, like the way I am right now, half of it is gone. Because as they say, I don't know if it's an African saying or it's a worldwide thing. They say, have a problem shared is a problem half solved. So with channeling, I feel like I'm sharing my problem out. Even if I'm not sharing it with anyone, I'm just pouring it out. So it helps me to rationalize things, because one thing about issues of life, or our brains, they will actually, our brain will show you as if the problem is so big. Yeah, it will magnify it. But once I write it down, I realize, oh, yeah, it's not even as big as I thought. Because once I get to, this and this is affecting me, this and this is affecting me. Yes, and it's a thing I'm really looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to growing as a content creator, in a YouTuber, also on other platforms. Yet to figure out how I'm going to carve out that journey of content creation. But this is just the beginning. 2025, I tried to navigate and grow my channel a little bit. We got to 1,000 subscribers, and it was super, super exciting. Oh my God. It was super, super exciting. Super, super exciting. I was so excited. I was super, super excited. So, yeah. And now moving into 2026, also still looking forward to grow, experiencing life more, um, doing lots of vlogs, doing a lot of content across my channels. I currently have like three, and I've been struggling to decide what content do I put out on this channel, what content do I put out on this other channel. But in 2026, hoping to figure it all out. I don't know about you. The journey, how you've been taking your journey here on YouTube. Do you struggle with like the ideas? I don't know. But that for me has been something. The niche, getting the niche. Clinton Jugona. Oh, hi, Clinton. Yes, getting a niche for YouTube has really been a problem for me, because I feel like I am not accustomed to doing vlogs, like everyday things. That's kind of not my thing. I struggle in that area, but I do very well in doing narrations on stories, just gathering information and doing stories on them, editing it in a good style. I That works for me. Now that is something I'm trying to figure out. Yes. What, Clinton? Can you see what I'm? No, I can't see. I can't see. Just so I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that, Clinton. Yeah. So as I was saying, Clinton, um, my biggest what I want to do in 2026 is figure out the type of content I want to do. I want to put up on my channel. And like I said, I do. Hi, Joshua Mandela. How are you? How are you doing? How is your new year? Happy New Year, Clinton. Happy New Year. Yeah, so I was saying I struggle a lot with the type of content I want to put on this channel. So I'm trying to figure out the niche. I do very well with documentaries. I do very well with narrations, getting stories, other people's stories, and telling it in a good way. I feel like that's my niche. I'm good. How about you? Yes, yes. I'm also very, very good, Joshua. I don't know, where are you watching from? Which part of the country are you watching this live from? Clinton, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, Clinton. So I don't know about you guys. Have you ever like struggled, or do you struggle with the type of content you put up on your channel? Because for me, I feel like doing vlogs is not my thing. Me documenting, Nairobi. Oh, I'm also in Nairobi. Kumbe wewe ni jirani. I'm also in Nairobi. I'm also in Nairobi. So I don't know. I want to send a Clinton. No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. How do you decide? How do you decide the type of content you want to put out? How do you decide the type of content you want to create? Because there has always been that struggle with me. I've always had that struggle of the type of content I want to put out. I want to tell stories. That is me. I want to tell stories because I know I'm good at telling stories. I want to document people's lives. I want to document, do um, narrations of people's stories. and put them out on my channel. But I also want to kind of, show, do vlogs, because they do very well on this channel. So I struggle with that. Um, I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know, Joshua. I don't know how, what type of content. I'm gonna be checking out your channel. I don't know the type of content that you do, and how do you decide? How do you like decide? This is the type of content I want to put out here, or this is who I am. This is what represents who I am, and does it really have to be something that represents who you are? That is one of the questions I want to get to answer in 2026. In 2026, that is the type of thing I want to figure out. I want to figure out, because currently, like I said, I have like three channels. One, I create music or stuff, lyrics and all that, and it's doing well. The other one, I'm yet to figure out what I want to put there. So I'm juggling between putting vlogs on one and then putting the other types of stories on this other one. Like the main one, ikue, so it becomes the one where naweka sasa I put up the documentaries, the narrations, the investigative pieces, because the journalist in me cries out telling me, do investigative stories, do investigative series. Yeah, they cry out to me like that. So that is something I'm looking forward to figuring out in 2026. Also in 2026, I wanna experience life more like out there. I wanna go out there and create memories, because over the few years that I have been living, I don't, I have, I haven't really like experienced life out there, like hiking, going for concerts, um, just doing things outside of my house. It has just been me going to work, coming back to my house. If I'm not coming back to my house, I'm doing something related to work. Yeah. So I want to change that. I want to change that in 2026. I want to go out more. I want to do things outside there. I want to hang out with friends, create memories that last a lifetime, because time is fleeting. Time is fleeting, guys. I saw another post the other day, and we were being reminded of the ages running in 2026. If you're born, let's say, in 1990, if you're born in 2000, it means you're 26, you're going to be 26 years old. If you're born in 1999, if you're born in 1998, 96, you're 30 years old. Oh my God. Time, time is really moving fast. But then again, you know what? There's nothing we can do about time moving. What we can do is just savor the moment, live. That is why I'm saying in 2026, I'm getting out. I'm like getting out of my house, and I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna be experiencing life. I'm gonna be doing life in an awesome way. In an awesome way. So I don't know about you guys. Tell me, what is that one thing that you plan on changing or doing? One resolution that you plan on having in 2026. Let me hear it. Joshua, if you're still with me, I don't know whether you're still with me. I don't know, what kind of resolutions do you guys have for 2026? Mine is to see the world. I need to experience life out there, push myself more than I did in 2025, because, well, yes, I pushed myself, yes. I had some people pushing me. I was pushed beyond my limit. Oh my God, I was pushed beyond my limits. I got to do things I never thought I would do. Imagine, it was like being thrown. It was like being thrown to the deep ends without a lifeboat or without even a life jacket. And that really showed me how strong I am as a person and what I can do if I push myself beyond the limits. So in 2026, I want to push myself even more. So like in 2025, I got to MC my first ever event, like alone. I was given an event. I hadn't even like prepared for it, like fully prepared or gasped what that meant. But I did. I was given an event, youth event. It was like a cultural event thing. There was to choose Mr. and Miss that institution, and I got to MC that whole event on my own. Of course, I had help here and there, but oh my god, that was something. And so that year, 2025 has been awesome like that, and I'm looking now forward to what 2026 is gonna be bringing my way. And I can't say that I'm ready, but by the grace of God, by the grace of God, I know I'm going to conquer. I know I'm going to conquer. I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. Big things. Oh my God. Oh, sorry, guys. Big things are gonna be happening in 2026. Um, big opportunities. We are hopeful. We are hopeful. You know, we live by hope, yeah. We can only sink if we lose that spark, if we lose the hope. Yeah, but if we keep the hope alive, things are gonna be happening. Positivity 101. And I think that is how most of us start the year, up there with all the hopes, with all the optimism and all that. But I was telling myself the other day, it is one thing to cross over a new year and hope that things will change, but it doesn't stop at hoping. It doesn't stop at hoping. That is something I was reminding myself, that it doesn't stop at hoping. It doesn't, because just sitting and hoping that the year will miraculously bring something. Now we must put in the work. Ama niaje? Tell me in the comment section. In the comment section, what do you think? What are your New Year's resolution? New Year's resolution in 2026. What is just one thing that you have decided? You have decided that this is what I'm gonna be doing in 2026. Come rain, come sunshine, you're gonna work towards achieving it. Do let me know in the comments. Or what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to in 2026? And it is actually okay to not figure it out now, because we are just 3 days into the new year. So we can't all have it figured out. We have to de-influence ourselves. We have to de-influence ourselves that we have to have it figured out right now. That by the third day of the year, you have already figured out that you wanna go work out, that you wanna be traveling to Malaysia, you wanna be traveling to other countries, you have to be buying a car, you have to have, a new job, you have to do things. Now we take it one step at a time. As long as we are doing something, as long as we are pushing, right? As long as we are pushing, it's just 3 days, but as long as consistency. So I have decided to be more intentional about my content creation journey, even if it's just doing live like for 30 minutes a day or just an hour a day. I'm gonna be doing that. Yeah. And that consistency now is what is gonna be building, something very big, that at the end of the year 2026, I'm already talking about the end of the year 2026, I'm gonna be looking back and saying, you know what, I started small and now this is where I am. Yeah, and I want to take you guys on this journey. I will need an accountability partner to ensure that I keep tabs on some of these things, because it is one thing to decide on in January. It is one thing to decide in January that this is what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be hitting the gym. Of course, I wanna work out. I wanna look fly. I wanna be, I want to save more. I want to travel more. I want to experience life more. But now, doing it is actualizing it. That is where the problem comes. That is where the problem comes. That is where the problem comes. All of us, we have things planned in our heads, but actualizing, guys, that is where the problem comes. I swear, that is where the problem comes. But like I said earlier, being optimistic and being hopeful is not enough. We got to push ourselves. We got to push ourselves so that now when bulls comes to shove, we will say at least we did something. So in 2026, as a creative, as a content creator, as a YouTuber, I don't know about you. What is one thing you want to improve? Of course, I want to improve my journey. I want to do more content. I want to put out more content, put up more content, do more lives, uh, live purposefully. Yes, live purposefully and do better things. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm also hoping it's the same for you. And yours is even better. Yours is even better. Do let me know where you're watching this from. Leave a thumbs up as you walk by. Yes, give me a like. Tell me where you're watching from. Yes, I am in the beautiful country of Kenya. And content creation, one thing about content creation and YouTube is that if you do it, I heard somewhere, someone say that if you treat it like a passive thing, it's gonna be the same energy is gonna be coming back to you. So you have to like kind of invest a lot for you to get a lot in return, because they were saying if you treat, let's say, a platform like YouTube as just something passive, something you do maybe after work, then that's the kind of returns, those are the kinds of returns you're gonna be getting, compared to now the people who have put like a lot of work into it, who put a lot of work into it. And I'm not saying you cannot do it passively, because I'm also doing it passively, but investing time and energy into the type of content that we are doing, that one is gonna be a plus. That one is gonna be a plus for us. That one is for sure going to be a big plus, a big plus for us, guys. So we are well into the third day of January, and I don't know how it feels. It feels weird. It feels weird. I don't know. I haven't gotten the hang of it yet. I think it's because I haven't gone back to work yet. I'm still in holiday mode. Holiday mode. Um, still in holiday mode. I'm yet to go back to work. I'm going back to work next week. That is on Today is on the 3rd, so that is on the 5th or the 6th, around there. I'm going back to work then. Until then, I have like today and tomorrow to just hang, to just relax, and to just do a lot of nothing. Maybe go to church, maybe just read, watch, just get time to just reflect on how I want to be doing life now moving forward. Yeah, yeah. Adulting is hard, man. Adulting is hard. So that now I'm even feeling anxious going back to work next week. I feel like a student. You see, the way when we were in school, we would feel so anxious to go back to school, maybe the following week or the following day. It's exactly how I'm feeling. I mean, it's different, but you know what? We're gonna conquer. If we conquered the year 2025, we're gonna be conquering the year 2026. We're gonna ace it. We're gonna be doing big things. We're gonna be pushing ourselves. We're gonna be actualizing our vision boards. I don't know. Do you guys have vision boards? You have a vision board. Do you have a vision board? And what is on your vision board? I would like to hear. You know, they say you should keep it a secret, but I would like to hear what is on your vision board. What is on your vision board this year? What is just one thing that is on your vision board this year that you've decided, you know what? This is what I want. This is what I want to do in 2026. Do let me know in the comments. So thank you. Thank you for joining. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. I am asking a question. I'll put it on the Q&A. What is on your, sorry, I have a cold. What is on your vision board for 2026? Leave a comment. What is on your vision board in 2026? Just one thing. You don't have to share all of them, but I would like to hear what is on your vision board for 2026. Like come 2026, what is on your vision board? What is on your vision board? I'd like to know. What have you planned for the year? As a creative, you don't have to be a creative, maybe as a, as a person. What is one thing? What is one thing that you have planned and said, you know what? This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do in 2026, because we all have those dreams. I know we all have those dreams. Even if you haven't figured it out at the top of your head, you haven't figured it out, but it is still there. I know it is there. I know you have plans. I know we all have those plans for 2026. Yani ikuwe tu mwaka mzuri tu, ikuwe tu mwaka ya baraka yenye haitakuwa na visanga, yenye hatutapoteza watu. Yani, with each year we also have those fears of who are we gonna be losing, like a famous person or someone like well known in the country. So there are always those fears. So tunaomba in 2026 that we are not gonna be having such. It's gonna be a peaceful year for us as individuals, for us as a community, as a country, especially for us as Kenyans. It's gonna be I'm hoping it's gonna be a peaceful year for us, because we only have like 1 year before we head out to the national elections, And in Kenya, I know right now it's gonna be a little bit chaotic because right now things have been heated up, especially with this government. Things have been a little bit heated up. And so, come 2026, since it's going to be the last year with this government in office, I'm really, really hoping that it's gonna be peaceful, that we are not gonna be taking it to we won't have to take it to the street again, because that one is always so messy, very messy. And we've seen what is happening even in other countries. What has been happening, like in Tanzania, in Uganda, and in all those countries. So we are just praying and hoping that God is gonna reign, and it's gonna be a very peaceful year. It's gonna be a year full of blessings, full of blessings. Yani, it will be the best year yet. May we brag, may we brag of this year. May we brag and say that this year was awesome. May we brag, yeah, at individual level, at community level, at continent, as a continent, yeah, and basically as a world. I know I pray for more peace, that we'll stop fighting, something that we all hope for. We can only just hope for. Yeah, I don't know what you're hoping for as a person. I don't know. I don't know what you're hoping for or what you are looking forward to as a person. So when you come, give me a thumbs up. 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 Just say hi. Tell me how the year has been for you. How has it been? How has it been? Or how is it going? How is it going for you? How is it going? Hi, Pius. Hi, how are you doing? Pius, where are you watching this from? Do let me know. And what are your plans for the year 2026? What are the plans? What are the plans? Even as we come to like a close, I had planned to just stay for just 30 minutes, and I think that's kind of enough. I've already hit that. So I'm hoping that you guys are gonna be okay, that your year is gonna be fruitful. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for liking. Until next time. I think, yeah, I'm gonna be coming back later, maybe at 9 p.m. around 9 p.m. Nitarudi. Bye guys.